Hi friends, today I'm gonna show you how to install and set up View Slideshow module on your Drupal7 site. As usual, first let's go and take a look at the necessary things we need to create a View Slideshow module. Here is the tutorial I have created on my site, a written tutorial, and you can see the required modules are views, view slideshow, CTools, libraries, link field, token. So I have written here token as optional because only if you use link field then you need to use the token module. So here we will be using all these modules. So the first thing is go and download all the necessary modules. Go to views and download the latest version of views module, views 3 here, beta 3. And view slideshow module is views 3, view slideshow module is 3 alpha 1, and CTools is in alpha 4 7, and libraries API link module, finally token module. So these are the 1 2 3 4 5 6 modules we need to install View Slideshow module. Plus, View Slideshow requires a jQuery plugin which we have to download from here. And we have to install this jQuery plugin into the site's own libraries, and we have to create a jQuery.cycle folder or just put that folder inside here, and that's it. So let's go and download that file too. So open it in a new tab and download the jQuery cycle plugin. Download the latest version, click save, and let's put that into our directory. Let's go to our sites directory. So go to mamp, htdocs, and Drupal7, that's the site which we just created, and into sites, or I have just created folder called libraries. This folder is not there by default, I just created, and in this folder we have to install, or we have to put the files which we just downloaded, that is jQuery.cycle. You can see in my desktop file that is here, jQuery.cycle. So we just put that file into this new folder called libraries. So inside this jQuery.cycle, you can see there are about 5 to 6 files plus another folder. So we need only jQuery.cycle.min.js. We don't need all other files. We can delete if you want, or you can keep it. I just delete because we don't need all those. So we just need only jQuery.cycle.min.js. That is minified version of the jQuery. And we done all those. Next is put the downloaded modules into the site's all modules folder. That is this one. Inside the modules, I have put the modules CTools, libraries, link, token, views, and view slideshow module. After putting all these modules, go back to the site, and this is our new Drupal7 site. Go to modules and enable all the modules we need. From CTools, we need only CTools, and from link field, then libraries, token, and from views, all the views modules. Views exporter, view slideshow cycle, and views UI. Click save configuration, then go to configurations at the top menu. Then go down to the media section. Here we have to create a new image styles. Before it was called image cache, and in Drupal 7 it's called image style. So click add style button. Then give a machine readable name. So we just call this as full size, full underscore size, so that we can create a full size image style. And from the effect, choose resize, click add, and width of maybe 935 and height of 293. Then click add effect. You can choose your own specific effect here. Then we need one more style, that is for the thumbnail. So I call thumb underscore size, so thumb size image, create new style, and I add effect resize, click add, and width of 210 and height of 100. Click add effect, and that's it. We have to do there. We have created two image styles, full size and thumb size. Next, let's go back to structure and create a new content type. So let's call this content type as featured slider, and description also we give just same. You can give unique description for this, and we need title. Okay, we can say slider title if you want, not just normal title. Publishing option, uncheck promote to front page. We just need published. And display settings, we don't want to display author and date information, so leave unchecked. Comment, we don't need comment. Hidden. Menu, we don't need menu. If you want, you can leave it as it is. I don't want a menu for my slider, so just leave unchecked. Save and add fields. Next, in my slider, or for me, I don't want this body field, so I just delete that. If you want to give a description or something like that, you can give that. Next, we need an image, so we just call slider image, so that we can upload the full size image. So we just call slider underscore image, then choose image, and here widget image, click save. Here leave all these settings as default. Save field settings and make this field as required, and you can give some help text like to make sure the user is putting the fields correctly, so you can give some help text there. Then scroll down to the bottom and give some file directory here. So I just give here slider -images, so that I can differentiate the images from the other uploaded images into the files directory. Then scroll down to the bottom, you can give maximum and minimum image resolution, maximum upload size, etc. Also enable alt and title fields, so that it will be more search engine friendly. You can give alt and title tags. Then click save settings, and done. We just created image field. Next, we need to create a link field, so we just call it let's say URL, so that we can give any link here. So we call it slider underscore link. Okay, let's give the slider link so that it's easy for the user to enter. Slider link. So slider underscore link. Then from here choose link. If you don't see this link field as an option here, make sure that you install the link field. Then click save, save field settings, and make this as required if you want to give a link field, or leave as it is. I just make this required, so because I'm using that. And title, we don't need title, because for link field you can see like this, a title field and a URL field. We need only URL, we don't need a title field. If you want to give both, it's okay, you can give, but I recommend you to give just URL. That's fine for this purpose. Then we just, here we set it as no title, then scroll down, then link target, leave as it is, real. If it is going to the external site, you can give like no follow, and then click save settings. And now we have created slider title, slider image, and slider link. Next, if you want to give a thumbnail image, you can give that, but I have another way of doing that, so I will be doing in that way using the same image. We just resize using the image cache. But if you want to give a separate image here as for the thumbnail, you can give that too. Anyway, we use this way. Let's see how it works. Then click on manage display at the top. From here we don't need labels for image and link, so we just give hidden. And also we don't need this link field to be displayed because we use that only for the image as a token field, so we just leave that field as hidden. Then click save, and we want this image field displayed as our full size, which we created just before in our image style. And then click update, then click save. Now we have created the new content type called featured slider. Next, click add content, then choose featured slider and create our first slider. So let's call it slider 1, and then upload an image. It's called bamboo apps. Then click upload. So after uploading, you can see these type alternative text or alt text and title fields are visible because you have enabled these settings in the image settings. If you can't see these fields, make sure that you have enabled these two fields in the image settings. Even if you don't see these fields, the slider will work fine, but just to make sure for your search engines to see the alternative or the title fields, so it improves your search results. Okay. Anyway, bamboo apps and slider link. Here we give http www.bamboo-apps.com as an external URL. So that's the purpose we create this link field. If you want to give an internal page within Drupal, then it's fine. But if you have a page which is happen to be a static page but in same server, you can't use the path field here. So you have to use this link field. That's the reason I create this link field. Next, click save. Now we created our first slider content. Let's add some more content very quickly. Okay, now we have created all the contents, featured slider contents. Next, let's go to the structure, click on views and add a new view. Give a name, featured slider, choose the content as content and content type, featured slider, newest first. And we don't need to create page, we just create block. So click on block, and from display format, very important, choose slideshow. Of fields, items per page 5. You can choose number of items you want to display per slide, on the page. So click continue and edit, and now we have created the view. Next, let's add some fields. First, let's remove this title field because we don't want to remove display the title field. We need only images. So just add a field image content, then scroll down to the bottom and you can see slider image. You can see appears in node featured underscore slider. That's a content type. So make sure that you're always choosing the field which is on your content type, that is featured slider. Then we add and configure field. We don't need label. Sorry, just remove that field. First we have to add the link field. I'm sorry to say that. First, because if you don't add the link field first, you can't use token for that. So just scroll down to the bottom, then slider link. Make sure node featured underscore slider link, add and configure field. You don't need label, exclude from display, then apply. Now our link field is created. Next, click add again. Content, scroll down to the bottom, slider image, click add and configure field. No label, image style, full size, link to nothing, rewrite results. This is very important. Check output is field as link, and in the link path field, scroll down to the bottom and you can see token has created some values or some patterns here, which is the value of link field. So we just choose that one and copy into this link path field, and then scroll down to the bottom, click apply. Now this slider link is link, or this image is using the link from the slider link field. Next, let's add one more field, that is thumbnail field. Content, scroll down to the bottom. Again, same field, but we choose image cache thumb as image style. That's the only difference here. No label. Image style, make sure here not full size, thumb size, so that the second image will be small size or thumb size. Next, rewrite the rules. Again, same, output this field as link, same as the full size, field underscore slider underscore link. Just copy and paste this to here, link path, and then scroll down to the bottom, click apply. Now we have created link field, image full size field, and image thumb size field. Next, let's format the slideshow. Click on settings, and here you can see you need to install the jQuery cycle plugin, create directory in sites or library called jQuery.cycle, and then copy jQuery.cycle.all.min.js into it. So here what it happens is it didn't find the files. So let's go back to here, the sites directory, and go sites library jQuery.cycles. Okay, it seems I have just deleted these files. Please forgive me. Put it back here. So because I have just deleted the wrong file from here. Anyway, let the module choose the right file. So let's put all those files back here. jQuery.cycles, all those files there. Now let's refresh here and then click settings again, and now you can see that error has gone. So but some other error is popped up. So don't worry about that. Click on settings. Now it's gone. So just scroll down to the bottom. Then we need only one thing to set up here is bottom widget, that is our thumbnail. So remember, the second image we created is for the thumbnail. So choose that one. Then activate slide and mouse on over. So when you mouse over on the thumbnail, it will be the current activated slide. Click apply. And one last thing is in show fields settings, choose this as slider image inline so that it will be aligned one after another. But still you have to use some CSS stylings to make it aligned one after another, because when you scroll down to the bottom you can see the live display of a slider here, and when I mouse over it is working. You can see that. Let's see it in the site. So let's click save. We done all the settings here, or nothing more to do here in the views. Let's go back to structure, blocks, scroll down to the bottom, and our featured slider. I just enabled here, sorry, because it's already enabled here because I have enabled just before, or it will be like this, here. So make sure you enable from here to the wherever the regions allows or your theme allows. Then click configure, set title to none so that no title will be displayed, and also only the listed page, which is front page, so that this slider will be displayed only on the front page. Now let's go and check out in the front page. Wow, it's there, it's working perfectly. Let's scroll over this. It's working, mouse over is working, you can see that. Everything is working fine. But only thing is that it is displayed one after another. So that you have to do is some CSS tricks here. Choose your Firefox if you're using Firefox. Then you can see the slides, field content. The class is field content. So you can choose those class and you can edit it here. Like for example, let's say this is field content. Then add some like display inline or something like that. Content, image, display inline. Keep trying this till you get the value, and so that you can make these thumbnails inline. Or you have another option which is called you can give your own classes for this. For example, go down here, click on the thumbnail image, and here you can give style settings. Add wrap in HTML or wrap in HTML or default class. If you uncheck this, you can give some classes here. Wrap in field HTML, which wrap you want, or create a class so that you can give a class from here and you can style with that class, so it will be easy for you to style that field inline. So now everything is working fine. Let's make sure the link also is working. So when you scroll up here, you can see at the bottom it's going to wacom.com. That means our link field also is working properly. Let's check out the other one, which is Bamboo Apps. If you click on that, it's going to the Bamboo app side. So the link field also working properly. So only thing that you have to do is by yourself is do some CSS styling for this to make this inline. And thanks for watching. I hope you got this working well. And if you have any more issues, please let me know. And I will try my best to help you all and whenever I have time.